Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for attending Remedial for today. Now, for this part consolidated of paper, I'm going to revise for NLV exam 1G3 paper 2. This question over here in graph has been thoroughly went through and revised on topical revision for video. So please, if you have not done this part, okay, please go and look for the video on Google Classroom or the one that I sent in the class chat link. Okay, I should begin with the questions at the back first. So I'll focus a little bit more on the area volume on prism for this portion over here. Okay, right, first question over here, the diagram shows a wooden block in the shape of a prism. The cross section is made up of a trapezium. So how am I going to do a cross section? So I'm going to cut this, slice this top down this way. So the cross section will end up having a semicircle and a trapezium over here. Okay, and now the questions they gave me so many different lengths and whatever not. They asked me to find the total surface area of the block. So in order to find the total surface area of block, number one, let's find our cross area of the cross section. So cross section area in this case is made up of two parts. First one is the semicircle. Anyone can give me the formula for the semicircle? Semicircle. Anyone can give me a formula for semicircle? Hello? Ayo, nobody answered me. So sad. Semicircle. Do you all know the formula for semicircle?
Half pi r square.
Thank you. Half pi r square, yes. Okay, you are very shy, is it? So I just continue talking and then don't ask any question. Is that it? Okay. Oh, somebody is here. Michelle, Kai or whoever, all studying in a group together. Okay, so cross-section area we have, in this case it's a semicircle, so pi r square. Since the diameter is 10, the radius will be half of it, so the radius is only 5, so 5 square. Okay, but this cross-section also have the area of a trapezium. I assume you all know how to find area of trapezium already, so half A plus B, the two parallel sides, 10 plus 20, times the perpendicular height, which is 12. Right, and we calculate the cross-sectional area. Anyone able to give me the answer? Done the work already? Or if not, you can take your calculator and press now. Yeah, let me see. Fastest finger. Oh, I got the answer. Is it this one? Okay, I got my cross-section area to be this one. So you need to start to answer me. If not, I'll be talking to myself. It will be very super boring. I don't like that. Okay, so either you type respond to me through chat or hand signal or just shout out answer through the mic. Okay. Second part. So after I have my cross section area already, I need to find all the surface area of the sides and then add them together. So I'm going to take the perimeter of my cross section, which is 13 plus 20 plus 13. But now I need to find the circumference over here. So this is half of a circumference. So if it's half of a circumference, that will be half of pi d. So the total surface area will take the perimeter, 13, 20, 13 again, times half of pi d. Okay, and this whole thing multiplied to the perpendicular length or height. So the side that is perpendicular to it, this one will be 16. Plus the cross-sectional area front and back, 2 times. All right, so then you'll be able to get your total surface area. Well, give me a minute, this one is plus. Anyone got the answer? No, no one is talking to me. So sad. I got this. Do you all have this? Is this something similar? Then I round it off because this one, the answer here is not exact, because there's involvement of pi. So I'm going to round this off to 3, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, round up. 1, 4, 3, but that is 1,425. So I round it off to 1,430. Remember, add your 0 inside, so cm squared. Okay, so this will be your total surface area of the block that you can get. Okay, you don't have any questions on this? You should be quite good at that, right? Okay, so now let's move on. Right, show the volume of the block corrected to 5 significant figures is this number. So I'm finding the volume of the block. Volume of the block, I take the cross-sectional area times the perpendicular length or height, which is 16. So I just take volume will be, according to 219.27 times 16. I got my answer. 3508.32 and round it off to 5 significant figures. So this one will be volume cm cube. Okay, giveaway, so easy, the marks. All right, so please take note of this question. Now, this is the normal standard one. So as you can see, teacher love the trapezium and also love the semicircle. So I assume that probably in your exam that is going to be tested, you will have your trapezium and there will be some circle or cylinder somewhere else. Right, let me go on to the next question. As you can see, this is involving a trapezium and a circle that is being cut through. So there's a cylindrical hole through it directly. So first one, let's calculate the total surface area of the solid. The question said to take pi to be 22/7 only because this question says so. If not in exam, I heard one of my teacher colleague friends saying that the students ask the teacher, sure, what is the value of pi? Right, it's given in the question or the cover page, or you use your calculator pi. Okay, so let's find the total surface area of the solid. First, let's find the cross-sectional area. So the cross-sectional area, maybe I should call somebody to help me. Let me see. Samuel just came in. Okay, maybe we should ask Samuel's friend. We ask Samuel's friend, Jinsy. Jinsy, are you there?
Yeah.
Jinsy, can you tell me how to find the cross-section area for this object? Take the area of what?
Area of the, what's it called?
You don't know the name?
Trapezium.
Yes. Okay, give me the form, the working. Half times what?
A plus B.
Where's the A and what's the B?
35 and 65.
Okay. Multiply by
2. Okay.
What's the height?
The height is 70.
Okay. Then what else do I need to do for this cross-section area?
Subtract the circle.
Okay, thank you very much. How to find formula for area of circle?
Pi r square. Pi 14 to the power of 2.
Correct. Thank you. Then next one, I call Jinsy's friend. Just now we call Samuel's friend, so I call Jinsy's friend.
Haris.
Jinsy's friend. Oh, he wants Haris. Okay, Haris, your turn. Can you calculate the number for me, please? Have you gotten your calculator with you? And type out the answer if you want to, or you don't want to use your mic. You type out the answer. Haris, you are nominated by Jinsy. He disappeared. Okay, the rest of you quickly calculate the answer. What answer do y'all get? Okay, oh, he's busy typing the question. Aris, can you give me the 5 6 quick figure? Give me one more
He
decimal.
got 2884.
2884. One more decimal place, please. This one only 4 6. 2884.2. 2884.2. Okay, can. Thank you. All right. So this one is my cross section area. If I want to find the total surface area, I take the perimeter of my cross section. That means I need to take 65 plus 72 plus a 35 plus another, this one will also be 72, okay? Right? What else do I need? Maybe I show, wait, give me a minute, somebody is here. Oh, Jane. Okay, maybe I ask somebody. Okay, so now I want to add my total. I will have 65 plus 72 plus 35 plus 72. Next one, then maybe I ask Ashley, is this sufficient? Do I only add up these 4 sides over here, or what else must I add?
You also need the with the circle in the middle.
Yes, you need the circle in the middle.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yes, you need the circle in the middle, correct? Yes, that's what she said. So we need the circle in the middle, so that would be the circumference of our circle. Circumference of circle is given by the formula pi d, right? Or 2 pi r. So I just put pi d lah. So pi times diameter, 14 times 2 is 28. Right? Take the, sorry again, is 784 meh? Really? Ethan, can you please double check your calculation? I got 2884.2 as well. You check. Do you minus away the area of the circle? Okay, how Ethan, you check. Yeah. All right, so his answer is correct. So this one will be the circumference times the perpendicular distance or the length, which is the number 28. Now, common mistake, some of you during your activities in class, you multiplied by the height 70, but you must always look for something perpendicular to the surface. So this surface is here, look for something perpendicular to it. Okay, so in this case, you look for, it's multiplied with 28. Then I need to add the area of the cross section, front and the back, 2 times. So 2884.2 times 2 to give you the answer that you want. Okay, so fastest finger please. Anyone calculated the number and can give us the answer? Okay, never mind. Madam got the fastest finger. Okay, I got this answer. And I should write off to 3 sig fig 1, 2, 3 round up. So 15100 cm squared. Alright. So I'm gonna have this surface area, and after that the question says the total cost of painting 2 metal solids, 2 of them. Okay, find the total cost if 1 cm square costs this much. So this is actually talking about the area. So I'm painting the surface area, right? Which means I need to use my answer from my previous portion and use the more accurate answer. And in fact, to find the cost, that will take the area times the price. So the cost in this case will be the area times the price. But my area has 2 of them, so I'm going to have this number times 2, and the price for per cm square is 20 cents. So times 20 cents. So times 2. But how, wow, this is so expensive to paint this thing. I thought they would ask us to change unit. Okay, and I got a good 6025.36. Oh my god, this is so expensive. Yeah. No, I got a different answer. Is it this one? 6. What answer do y'all get? Oh no, I need help. What answer do y'all get? Do y'all get this number? Is it the same answer as me? Can Yes, same answer or not? Is it the same answer? Is it this answer? So expensive. Okay. Alright. No choice. They say so expensive. So $6,225.36. It should be. Okay. But this one says 3012.70. two metal solids, eh? I think the teacher forgot to multiply by 2. It's two metal solids. I think the teacher forgot to multiply by 2. So I'm gonna keep this as my answer because it's 2. Right? Next, find the volume of the solid. So how are we gonna find the volume of the solid? We take the cross-section area times times which one? Times the 28. So 2884.2. Please, just now I received a complaint from the teachers in homework paper 1. The students only wrote numbers, they never write description. Okay, your overall paper, your presentation will minus 1 mark. Okay, so please make sure you write description for all your numbers that you are writing. And I get a total of 8075.7.6. Then rounding it off to 3, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 80800 cm3. Okay, just to highlight, sometimes maybe this kind of question, they may ask you to change from cm cube to meter cube. Do you all know how to convert cm cube to meter cube? What do I need to do to divide? Maybe I'll call Beth. How to convert cm cube to meter cube? Divide by what?
103.
Yes, 100 to the power of 3. Thank you very much. So for this one, this kind of question, sometimes they may ask you, okay, or they ask you to convert to liters, also possible. So 1 liter is 1000 cm cube. So you need to divide by 1000. Okay, so it depends on different types of question. They have different kind of units. So you just make sure you plug into the correct type of units. All right? Okay, next one. The solid is now melted and recast. You'll notice that this statement has been appearing quite recently in some of the work that we have done. So it means that the teacher might want to test this as well. So when we melt and recast something itself, what stays the same? Does the length, the area, or the volume stays the same? Which one? You all can type out your answers. Maybe you can tell me. When we melt and recast it, what stays the same? Yes, thank you. Good. Okay, the volume stays the same. So volume stays the same. Then I'm going to use my previous volume that I have. Of course, I use the more accurate answer, 8075.7.6. Okay, cm cube. This is molded into a cylindrical solid. Okay, the other day we just went through a cylindrical solid. What is a cylindrical solid? Cylindrical solid has a circular base with the height. So how do we find the volume of a cylinder? Base area times its height. How do you find the volume of a cylinder? Maybe I'll call Ethan. Ethan, how to find volume of cylinder formula? Take the base area. What's the shape of the base area?
Circle.
So circle is what? Formula again? Area of circle?
Pi r square.
Times, in this case, need to times what to get the volume?
The height.
Yes, thank you. So we need to know volume of cylinder is pi r square times h. This formula is not given, so you need to memorize it. Okay, and now I plug in my numbers. I know that the volume is already this one. So I plug this in and I have pi. My radius, they asked me to find. The height is 21. Okay, so what I do now, I get rid of pi and get rid of 21. So work backwards, right? So 8075.7.6 divided by pi and 21. But this is equals to r square. Now I don't want the r. I cancel off r, put a square root to it. Then I can get the value for my r Somebody is here. Oh, they got disconnected again. Michelle, you all got disconnected or that you all had additional people that joined your lesson? But Michelle, are you able to give me the answer for this one? What do you get? Press the calculator and give me the number. Michelle, Shika, singing all together. What's the answer for this? You can type it out. I'll wait a while more. Are they even there? Michelle, hello. Okay. Can't wait for them. So now I shall continue. What's the answer that all of you get? I got a 34.987. And rounding this up, this will be around 35.0 cm in 3 sm. Do y'all get some answer like that? Have? Okay, okay, then I'm going to continue already, okay? Next question. Now, the next question, so we've done this part and it looks like having a cylinder, okay, a hole in the middle and a trapezium is quite popular. That shows both the questions to be of this shape and size. So you make sure you know these two formulas, okay? Next, I'm going to go through on a polygon. This is a formula for a regular polygon. Before we do anything else, always let me refer a little bit to the different formulas that we know. So sum of interior angles is n minus 2 times 180, right? If you have a regular, one interior angle will be n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. The sum of exterior angle for polygons are 360 degree. So if I want to find number of sides, I can take 360 degree divided by the exterior angle. Okay, so to a number of sides. Okay, and the relationship between the interior angle and the exterior angle, they add up to 180 degree. Okay, so Jason makes a design with a regular hexagon. The other day, Olivia was asking me, do we need to know the names? Yes, we need to know the names. So it's inside the formula sheet given to you. So hexagon means n equals to how much? N equals to 6. Alright, so this one must know. Then what about pentagon? Pentagon, n equals to how many? N equals to 5.
5.
Yes, good. So let's say what happens if I really do not know. I can actually count, right? Okay, I can count the number of sides that is given in this case inside the diagram. So you can still count the answer. So the moment I do this, right, then I'll be able to find certain information already. Then he says that ABC, that means he wants angle ABC, right, is a part of another regular polygon. That means I need to check whether is ABC another regular polygon over there. So first thing I'll do, let us find the interior angles over here. So these are hexagons, 6 minus 2 times 180 over 6. This gives me 120. And this one over here is a pentagon, 5 minus 2 times 180 over 5. 108. Yep. Right. So as such, what do we need to do? We find the angle over here. So this angle will be 360 degree minus 120 minus 108. And that gives me 132 degrees. So now 132 degrees, if I want to make sure that it's a part of a regular polygon, I need to find the number of sides. So my aim is now find n. right? If n is an integer, it is a part of a regular polygon. If n is not an integer, then it will not be a part of a regular polygon. So I should do the shortcut method. The interior angle is 132 degrees. That means your exterior angle will be 180 minus 132. And that gives you 48 degrees. Number of sides n will be total 360 divided by 48. And that gives me, ooh, I got a number 7.5. Is this a part of a regular polygon? Nadia, what do you think? Nadia, is this going to be part of a regular polygon? You can type in your answer in your chat. Yes or no? Nadia, are you there, Nadia? So is it a part of a regular polygon? Yes, sure not. Are you sure? Look at the number. What's the number? Is the number a whole number? Yeah, it's not, because the number is a what? It's not an integer, okay? Alright. Okay, can, thank you. Right, since n equals to 75 is not an integer. So it is not, it cannot be a regular polygon, okay? Therefore, no, not a regular polygon. Right, only if the n is a whole number, okay, then, oh, okay, right, then you become a regular polygon. Can? All right, please take note of this question. Must check and make sure you know how to do this question. All right, so I agree or disagree? Disagree. Okay, according to the question. Next question, so I'm going to move back up here, over here, this portion. Question number 10C. An exterior angle of a heptagon n is equals to 7 sides, okay? But they never said that this is a regular heptagon. So it never say that all the angles are going to be equal. When it means one of them is 120, the others are each x of them. So what do we know about the total exterior angle? Sum of exterior angles is equals to 360 degrees. Okay, so if I have 7 of them, one of them is 120, the remaining of them are 6 other angles. 6 of them are x, so 180 plus 6x will give you 360 degrees. Okay, then using this equation, we solve for the value of x, 360 minus 120. Answer. So the question says find the value, so there will be no units involved. Okay, so x is equals to 40. So please do notice about the name or whichever that you might need to learn. So make sure you know it. Okay, next question, this one over here, the number pattern. Okay, I think I'll redo this question again, although we have done it before. Okay, let's observe this pattern over here. What do we have? We have a grid of four squares over here. So if I were to begin with, let me find the relationship between each of them. Let's say this is the 12, the first letter is N. So if you start from this, how do we go to 13? From 12 to 13, that will be N plus 1. Then I want to get 12 to 17. That will be N plus 5. And 12 to 18. So that will be N plus 6. So first, to begin with, we need to know the relationship among all the 4 coordinates of them. Okay, now Find the number in the bottom right of the corner unit, bottom right, so that will be n plus 6. Then the number exactly below it, that will be n plus 5. Now I want to find the sum. They say the sum of the 4 numbers is always a multiple of 4. What is this talking about? Let's find the sum first. So I have n plus 1, n plus 5, and n plus 6. Simplifying this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 6, 12. But this doesn't tell me it's a multiple of 4. What I can do, I factorize out 4. Since, wait, let me finish this. Then I'll get n plus 3. Since 4 is a factor of the expression, it is always a multiple of 4. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to show that 4 is a factor. So if it's a factor, that means it's always 4 times something. 4 times something, it will definitely be a multiple of 4. Okay, are you okay with this portion? Can no hand signal, okay. Right, next question then. Find the sum, given that the sum of the 4 numbers is always 96. So I say that this sum over here is always 96. So find the value of n. So 4n plus 12 equals to 96. 4n equals to 96 minus 12. And you get 84. Right, then you get a number n equals to 21. Right, shouldn't be too difficult. So this one is your answer for the number pattern question. Of course, there can be other types of number pattern question, but just that they gave you a longer type in terms of algebra, you need to think through about it a little bit. Okay, let's look at the next question. We have went through this before, right? This kind of number pattern question over here, you notice from P go to 7 go to the number 31. I skip by 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So in order to do that, find a common difference, I need to know 7 plus what number to get to P, right? So I take the difference, right? Divide by 1, 2, 3, 4. So divide by 4. And I get my difference to be the number 6. So it means this is plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6. So hence, using that, you can be able to find the value for P, Q, and R, which is the one over here. Okay. Next one, write down expression for the n term of this sequence. So if I look at the n term of the sequence, this sequence gives you plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6. So it means I will need to have plus 6 and I need to find the number in front of it. What number plus 6 can give you 7? It can give you 7. So we choose the number 1, right? 1 plus 6 to give you the number 7. So I just put the answer 1 here. So this whole being will be your term n. Okay. Now question says explain why 89 is not a term in this sequence. So it's a term. So I'm looking at the formula for the term. So this is the formula for a term. I take the two of them, equate together, and find my answer. Okay. Then I got to ask Nadia already. Nadia, still you. Is this, or you can type out to me if you are not comfortable in replying. Is this going to be a term in the sequence or not? Why so? It's not. Why? What's the keyword inside the whole phrasing? Why is it not? Which one is the keyword?
It's not integer.
Yes, it's not an integer. Thank you very much. Good. Okay, so in this case, it's not an integer. So for the case like the polygon case is also something similar like this because it's not an integer, not a whole number, therefore it cannot be a regular polygon. Okay, for the number of sides, right? And then I also have this one. It's not a sequence because I cannot have a term number that is not an integer number. Okay, so for this part, hopefully you are clear already. Okay, so you notice the teacher gave a word problem type and another type over here with the common difference. Okay, so it depends on which type they want to give. Next one, I should explain a little bit more on our word problems. Okay, this is very much in section paper 2 type of question involving all the algebra. Okay, let's read through the question again. Right, Susan bought 40 dozen. How many apples are there in 1 dozen? If mixed numbers, you can write mixed number for... No, mixed number also cannot. Harris, mixed number also means that it is not an integer. A whole number or an integer will not be a mixed number, neither will it be a decimal number. Okay, so still cannot, must be integer. Or we put inside answer, it depends on the question. As in you have algebra, the moment you have anything to do with algebra, that it should be improper fraction, cannot have mixed number. Yeah, but if it's just a number, a value, like let's say I'm calculating percentages, I'm calculating speed or whatever, or length, then I can put as mixed number. If not, then it will still, for algebra, as long as algebra, it will be improper fraction. Okay, so now, yes, Xingming answered my question. 40 dozen, so 1 dozen have 12 apples. So 40 times 12 total. Okay, so each of them 25 cents. She decided to give some apples away, so she gave her friends n apples. So after you give n apples, right, you are left with the rest of the apples is 40 times 12, 480. I'll take 480 minus away n because I gave away already, right? So minus away n, right? Write the amount of money she would receive. When you are receiving something, you take the price times the quantity. So the price was 45 cents when she sell, the selling price. So it'll be 0.45 times 480 minus n. So amount of money, write a description. Okay, write a description. Okay, and then we use this to count the number 0.45 times 480. So 216, 0.45 times n. Okay, negative 0.45 n. Now take note in algebra, this is a decimal. Okay, but sometimes we do not like decimals or whichever in the answer, especially it's involving algebra. I will write this as what 0.45? 9 over 20 n. Okay, so please take note, right? Try to write in a fraction format. Okay, but of course in this case 0.45 is the exact number, so I can accept it in terms of the algebra. Okay, next one, find the overall profit. Profit is made by, calculated by, what am I getting a profit? The amount that you receive, subtract amount that you paid. How much did she pay for the apples? The quantity was 480. The price was 25 cents. So this is the amount paid. Right? So I need to subtract away the amount, 480 apples, 25 cents for each apple. The amount that I received, the answer from the previous portion. Okay, then we can calculate this answer. 96 minus 0.4n. Okay, or algebraically write down a mixed number, no, not mixed number, improper fraction. Both are applicable. Okay, do you have any problems with this part of the question? Is this question still okay? So this type, I think the one that is a little bit more difficult is the other type, the one, the distance, speed, time. So I shall use this and go back to the distance, speed, time. Yeah, this is the question, right? I think when it comes to fraction, then you'll become unclear what you all need to do, right? Let's get back to this question, distance, speed, and time. So we know, firstly, dst. Okay, this one we must know. Right, I have my portion over here. Amy walked at an average speed of x plus 2 over 3 kilometers per hour. Keep a lookout for the units available. Keep the lookout for the units available. Sometimes the units are not the same, then it's not suitable. For the time taken is 1.5 hours. So if they want us to find the total, they gave us that the total distance covered was this. So I'm going to find my distance. So distance equals to speed times time. So x plus 2 over 3. Question, am I going to write multiply by 1.5? We do not deal with mixed number during, okay, in algebra, right? So we change this to 3 over 2 of an hour. Okay, and then you realize that, oh, the 3 and the 3 can cancel away. So I simplify this one to x plus 2 over 2 kilometers. Because this is in kilometer per hour, this is hour, so this one must be kilometer. So this is the distance for the first part of my journey. The second part of my journey, she rested for 30 minutes. So the time taken was 30 minutes over 60, half of an hour, but there was no speed, therefore there's no distance. The third speed was 5x minus 4, 0.5 hours. So 5x minus 4, okay, sorry, over 2 kilometers per hour. Time taken was 0.5 hours. I'm going to change 0.5 to half, right? And then we still find the distance because they gave me the information that the total distance, right, is that. So I got this. Okay, but highlight, can we cancel? You're not supposed to cancel because there's no common factor over here. So this stays the same. This is kilometers. Last but not least, they asked me to show that it's equal to this distance, but I noticed this is fraction, but this one is 17.5. So if I convert 17.5 to fraction, this is equal to 35 over 2. So therefore, as a result, my total distance, which is this 2, my total distance, x plus 2, oops. First part, plus the second distance, second part equals to the number 17.5, which will give you 35.4. Sure. Okay, are you all okay with this part of the question? Can or not? Okay, can? No, can give me some hand signal? I don't know. Give me some response. Are you okay with this part? 35 over 2. Oh, 35 over 2. Oh, so sorry. Thank you. Ayo, I'm so careless. Okay, thank you, Olivia. All right, so this one will be 35 over 2. Yeah, okay, this part, I think the teacher might want to test some word problem on distance, speed, time over here. Thank you, Zheng Yi. Thank you, Xing Ning. Okay, now let's solve the equation for the next part. So the equation over here, highlight and check something. Do we just multiply by 2 and multiply by 4? Okay. No, so this one, the LCM is already the number 4. So what do I need to do? I need to multiply just by 2. So don't multiply by 2 and 4. Try not to. If not, later you have to simplify and reduce it. Okay, but in this case, I make the denominator the same, so I'm going to keep it as 4. This one will be 2x plus 4. Okay, and then we can cross multiply to solve our equation. Okay, and then I'll have 14x, 140. Therefore, x will be equals to 7. Okay, I assume most of you are able to do this portion, so not worrying. Okay, next one, the question is talking about average speed. Remember, average speed is the total distance divided by the total time. The total time includes resting time. Okay, it includes the resting time. So I take my total time will be 3 over 2, half, another half. Right, so total add together, that will give you 2.5 of an hour. The total distance, the question gave me the total distance, 17.5 already. Right, the question gave me the distance, 17.5 already. So this is my total distance, divide by my total time, I'll get my answer. Okay, next part, the question says, express these kilometers per hour into meters per second. So what do we have as of now? We have 47.1 kilometers, okay, within 1 hour. Right, both of them, we need to change the units. So 47.1 kilometer, we need to change it to meter. 1 kilometer, how many meters? 1 kilometer, how many meters? Can you all please type and tell me? 1 kilometer, how many meters? 1,000, right? Yes, thank you. Very good. 10? 1,000 lah, huh? Okay, yes. Right, so I times 1,000. So 47.1 times 1,000 to give me 47100 meters. In hours will have how many? It's okay, I know it's a typo, Xingning. Right, 1 hour, how many seconds? 1 hour has 60 minutes. And another, oops, what's this? And another 60 seconds. So per minute, so it's 3,600 seconds. So now I take this distance divide by the timing and get my answer. 13 point something something. I don't like decimal place, so I shall write it as a fraction. Answer. Is that okay? Right, so this one you need to know how to do. Okay, I don't have much time left for question number 50. I got 10 minutes left. I want to go through deposit and this question, then I'll let you all go, right? The rest are algebra, we've done it before. So I'll just go through this question again. Okay, cash price. Okay, hire purchase. So let's take a look at our question over here. The cash price of a new phone, cash price, that means you buy it in whole, okay, at one shot, that with that price money. But if I buy on hire purchase, it means I pay a little bit of deposit and I make equal monthly installments about it. I pay later. Okay, I don't finish it. So deposit is 1/10 of the cash price. Okay, please write description. And then I'll be able to get my cash price. How much is this answer? Is this correct? Okay, so this one is the deposit that is being paid. Now, the question is, when I want to calculate the amount to pay for installment, do I need to include this amount to calculate interest? No, right? I need to find the balance remaining amount. So the balance or the remaining amount is take the 1,200, subtract away my deposit to get the number 1080. That's the balance. Now I pay it at an interest rate of 4% per year. But question, what is 12 monthly? When you have 12 months, this is how many of a year? So this is 12 months, this is how much of a year? Give me a minute. Yeah, so sorry. Okay. This one 12 months. 12 months is how many years? Are you sure 12 months is 2 years? No, 12 months is 2 years. 12 months is 1 year. Thank you very much. Okay, 12 months is 1 year.
I just want to fall asleep, but I will talk to you once you're better.
Yeah, okay. So in this case, we find our interest I equals to P. Thank you, Miss Izzati. I equals to PRT over 100. Okay, so my interest rate, principal amount is the amount that I still owe the person. So it's 1080. My interest rate is now 4%. For over 100, but my timing, this one only 1 year, so 1 year. But of course, sometimes the question won't ask only 1 year, they may ask 2 years, 3 years, or whatever. Then you need to know how to convert it to years, right? You divide by 12, okay, 1 year, 12 months, right? It's also okay if, let's say I got 1.5 years, I can still count the interest rate as per 1.5 years or other. Maybe let's say if they give you 8 months or something like that, not exact, not one full exact month, I can count the interest rate. Okay. Give me a minute. All right. Lynn, you wait for me for a while, can I finish up my Sec 1 lessons first? Okay, so in this case, we calculate the interest rate for over 100 times only 1 year. So this interest rate is $43.20. But I want to find my total amount first. Okay, I need to add back to the amount that I still owe. The amount that I owe, 1080 plus $43.20. I get a total of 1123.20. I want monthly, so I take this number, divide by 12. And I get my answer, $93.60. So you need to know how to count, okay, what is that called? Simple interest rate. Okay, I have the last 5 minutes. I want to do this question. Okay, so this question over here, at a furniture showroom, a sofa set is sold at this price. This is already inclusive of 7% GST and a standard delivery fee of $250. Given that the seller retains a profit of 25% from the sale, calculate the total cost, the original cost for the price of the sofa. Seeing I'm still going through things with my Sec 1, you hold on for a while, okay? Right? Yeah. Anyway, I need to exit the chat group later to end of their video recording. Okay, so let me continue. So if I have a sofa set, this set is already inclusive of 7% GST and a standard delivery fee of $250. So usually our delivery fee is not included in the GST. So what we need to do, we need to take your $2,180, subtract away your delivery fee. All right, 2180 minus away your 250 delivery fee. Okay, this one is price before delivery fee. Okay, write a description, please. Then now this number over here, 1930, is inclusive of 7%. So it's 100% plus a 7%, which gives you 107%. So if this one is 107%, I must find my original price before calculating GST. So this is my 7%, 107%. Please do not write equal sign for proportion. It's not equal. You use the proportion, REP, all right, representing. I want to find the original price before GST, right? And that gives me 1930 divided by 107 to get 1% times 100. And it gives me 1803.74 around up, okay, to be the original price. Okay, this is my price, selling price before GST. But however, this selling price now no longer become 100 because this is actually a profit, including a profit of 25% from the sale. So this number actually itself included the profit, which is 100% plus a 25%, which is 125%. So 125% represent this price, 1803.74. I want to find the price of it, okay, cost of the sofa before I even mark up, okay, the original. So I need to find my original 100%. So I take this number, okay, divide by 1803.74 divided by 125 times 100. That gives me 1,442.992 round off to the nearest cents, 2 decimal places, 99. Okay, so this will be my original price of the sofa. Okay, I have 1 more minute. Don't go off. Let me finish this. To look for alternatively, he came on local promotion online. You'll enjoy a 20% discount, but you notice that there's already free standard delivery. Okay, but you have to include your GST. So the question is talking about and it's already 20% off store-wide. His budget is 2180 inclusive of GST and all the different whatever charges. Find the maximum price of the sofa set he should consider. All right, so the maximum, so this 2180, right, is inclusive of the GST and the delivery charges. So I need to work backwards. There's no delivery charges in this case. And this 2180 is after discount. So let me count, okay, after discount first. So the price, my objective one, I'm going to find the price before discount. Okay, maximum price. So given my budget is 2180 and that is after discount, so it's 80%. Represents a maximum amount of 2180. So I find my original 100%. Divide by 80 times 100. It gives me 2725. This much. Okay, that's the price before the discount. But when I want to look for a mark price does not include the GST, right? So I need to work backwards. This number over here includes GST. Okay, and whatever charges that you need to work on it. So I need to work backwards, 7%. So 107% represent, oops, Kimi is here. Okay, 107% represents this amount, 2725. Okay, I want to find it before the GST, so I need to find the 100%. So I'll take this, divide by 107 times 100, divide by 107 times 100, and that gives me a number 2546.73 to DP nearest set. All right, so in this case, I have to learn to work backwards a couple of times. Okay, the price before the discount, and then after that, find the price before the GST. So therefore, you get this as your answer. Okay, all right. So I kept you all for a very long time already, but please go through, okay, the remaining questions over here. Part B, we've done this many times, and this question is actually quite complicated for you at your level, for set 1 level, but the rest of the questions are still doable. So please go back and study this whole piece of paper. And last but not least, again, my students are coming in, my set 4 students. Give me a minute. Okay, then last but not least, please study the whole of this graph. Okay, I'm sure the graphical question will be quite a number of marks. This is all recorded in topical revision for video. Please go and watch the topical revision for video. Is that okay? Right? If they do not have any other questions already, then you may go off from the lesson for today. Thank you all my set 1 students. Bye. All the best. Right. Bye. Okay. Bye-bye. All right, all my set 4 students, I also need to close this room so that I can stop my recording. So I need you all to re-enter in another 2 minutes or 1 to 2 minutes time. Okay. I just switch off for everybody. Okay.